Nancy.
Victor here.
You made it. Good.
Bye.
You'll
Talk to you
find all
later.
the information in Nico's desk drawer. The combination is 171943.
Nancy, hi.
Bye.
For the cover, say you're doing due diligence for a new investor.
Nancy, hi.
I'll back you up if anyone asks. But full access to the lab? No. It's too dangerous.
Can you
All right.
He was an amazing
I'll have
scientist.
Ellie set up a demo
Years
for you.
ahead of his time.
But that's it.
How long have you
The
worked
equipment
together?
in this lab
Decades.
is extremely
Did you spend any
dangerous.
time together?
I don't
Approach
know
the
if
case
there was
how you
much
want,
outside
but I
of
think
work
I know
for
where
Nico.
you should start.
So no.
Ryan, the police really thought she might be behind Nico's murder. They just couldn't prove it. She built the machine that killed him, and supposedly she'd threatened him. Start there. I've got to leave the office. If you need me, I'll be on my phone. Good luck. Stay safe, and please, help me do right by Nico. He was a brilliant scientist and a good man.
I'm not sure where to start the investigation.
It's a bit overwhelming.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, what's that? Ah, come on. Ow, my toe. Ooh.
If it looks like I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
What are you working on?
It's immensely complicated. Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
Put it in layman's terms.
Fine. There's this shiny magic that lives in the power lines, and it's dangerous and sly like a fox. And I'm using math to trick it into leaving the power lines, without accidentally making everyone die.
That sounds like you're working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to my next point.
Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, I mean wrong answer for me. Not the answer I wanted to hear.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think logically. I force myself to think from A to B to C, and so on. Ryan is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini, to that thing from TV, to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
I'll let you go.
See you later.
I'm so sorry about that. Are we cool?
Yes.
Good. I was really hoping you'd be the type not to freak out about something like that. Not that you shouldn't. It's reasonable to freak out after a near-death experience. Not that that was super near-death, but you know, closer than what you get walking through most doors.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. I had a whole argument prepared about labs and the risks of working with machinery and the importance of forgiveness. Do you want me to hit all the bullet points?
That's not necessary.
Are you sure? I practiced. No, I get it. I'm Ryan.
Goodbye.
Bye.
This could help getting into the lab.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving. Can I help you? What brings you here? School?
Actually, I'm checking the lab out for a new potential owner.
Oh yeah, Nancy, right?
Yes.
Ellie. Victor wanted me to show you the coil. I guess you could say you're lucky. Most people never get to see the inside of the lab. And we're not exactly up to giving tours, considering. Ready?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for the demo. Any chance you could let me look around in the lab sometime?
Nope.
I'll let you go.
Bye. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving. You don't want to be messing with his stuff.
Sorry, I was just a little curious.
You know, he's not here. Make you a deal. He's been lording his high-scored aggregation over me. Take him down, and I'll let you poke around.
Actually, I already beat Mason's high score.
You did good, kid. This is me looking the other way. It's a limited time offer.
I better get going.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Whoa, Ryan should never have been released. Better follow up on this. I need to get all of the numbers shown clockwise on the wheel using their binary code. These must be the key cards used to access the lab. I should figure out which number belongs to whom. That number is from the night of the murder. It doesn't appear anywhere else in the logs.
Nancy, hi.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
That doesn't sound good. Ellie might want to know about this. I need a card to get in the lab. It looks like something is missing. Something must be broken. This looks dangerous. I should make sure I know what I'm doing before I start. The red must mean it's locked. I bet if I turn everything blue, it'll open.
Oh, Nancy? What's up?
Is the hall just outside the lab supposed to hum?
Nope.
These could be useful. I need to find a way to play this. Do you know how I can play a media card?
Yeah, Nico's personal player. I meant to fix it earlier. Get me some Coco Mellows from Nico's office, and I'll have it working for you.
From the candy machine? How exactly does that thing work?
Here, this should do the trick.
Thanks. I need to rebuild the missing part from the large Tesla coil. Can you help me out?
I think I've got the plans here. Yep. Here you go.
Thanks.
Thank you. Working here, I forgot that phrase existed.
Do you know how I can get the little Tesla coil in the lab to work?
The circuit board is shot. You seem like you know what's up. I bet you could make a new one yourself. You'll find everything you need in the photo lab.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
The control plate Ryan gave me should help with this. It looks like a memory lock. Great, just what Ryan wanted.
What's up?
Here's the candy bar you wanted.
Great. I'll start fixing it right now.
It's Wednesday, and then later she confronted me by the couch in the lounge and handed me another of her threats. I didn't bother taking it with me.
Whoa, better follow up on this.
Hi.
I found these notes in the lounge. Is this your handwriting?
Yes?
So you admit to threatening Nico.
It looks like a threat, but it really isn't.
What else could it possibly be? It says right here.
I know what it says.
Then what?
A warning. It means just what it says. He wanted me to build something that could kill him. I had to make sure he knew what he was working with.
Do you have anything to prove that's true?
You know what? I need you to leave me alone right now. Go, please.
I need to connect all of the circuits. All done. Now it's time to etch the design. Time to replace the capacitors like Ryan's note in the book described. All right.
Hey there, champ. How's my favorite buddy?
What do you want, Deirdre?
What do I want? This is about what you want, Nancy Drew.
Is that so?
It cannot be more so. I come bearing apologies. I want to help you, Nancy Drew. I want to be your girl on the inside of the exciting world of criminology.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because apparently it still counts as plagiarism if you pay someone to write your paper. I mean, is capitalism dead? Because that's what it seems like.
And you want to help me because...
I made a bargain with my prof. If I can help an actual murder investigation, I'll get credit. So I help you, you help me collect data for my paper, and balance is restored to the universe.
How exactly can you help me?
I've got permission to use our criminal database. In fact, I already read up on the case.
That could come in handy. All right, it's a deal.
Great. Call when you need help, and I'll do what I can. Just don't call me when I'm busy.
Will do. You read up on the case, right? I don't understand why Ryan was under so much scrutiny but never sent to trial.
From what I gathered, something didn't add up with the video and the timeline. Someone had to be in the lab with Nico. Otherwise, he'd still be here today.
So if her alibi stands up, it couldn't be her.
Exactly. Unless there's something big I'm missing.
Something's weird about this whole thing.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Figure this out.
I asked her about the night of the murder. She was pretty much mute. I'm undercover here. I can't push too hard. Can you see what you can find on your end?
I'll see what I can find. All I've got is the database. Don't expect any miracles. What's up?
Did you find anything on Ryan?
Nancy, Ryan's alibi stands up. She couldn't have killed Nico.
What? How do you know?
She told the police that she won an award. That was her alibi. But it left her with enough time to sneak back in. It wasn't airtight. Close, but not perfect. There was nothing in the crime database. But I had a hunch. I went to the journalism lab and used their photographer database. The ceremony was a national story, so a bunch of freelancers put their shots up for sale.
You found pictures of Ryan, but what does that prove?
By itself, nothing. But count 'em, two different photographers submitted photos of Ryan standing near a visible clock.
She couldn't have made it back in time.
Yes, that was the finale I was building to and was excited to get to say out loud that you interrupted.
Oh, Deirdre, you're amazing.
That is a genuine compliment. Okay. I'm working on tracking down the photographers, but it could take weeks. For now, it looks like Ryan's in the clear.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello?
I found a way to prove that Ryan's innocent. It wasn't her.
What? What do you mean?
Photos from her award ceremony prove she couldn't have made it to the lab in time. It's not possible.
That can't be true. All of that evidence, I'm sure it was her.
Deirdre's working on getting the photos over to the police now.
They'll reopen the case and everything will just stall out again.
Okay, what's my next move then?
I don't know. I have to think.
Hi.
You really are innocent. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Don't be sorry. It's the smartest course of action. Look, I gotta ask you. You're not really here for a new investor. You're here to look into what happened to Nico, aren't you?
No.
Okay. I 100% believe you. But if you were lying, you should know that I'd answer any question you have about anyone.
I better get going.
Later.
It's pretty hot in here. I'd better find my way out as quickly as possible.
What are you doing here?
Back off, old man.
I said, what are you doing here? And while I'm at it, what's in the bag?
And I said back off! Hey! Let go!
I don't want to see you here screwing around after hours.
Are you crazy? This is mine! Leave me alone!
Yeah, you better run!
What were they arguing about? What's he doing in there?
Don't know you. Who let you in?
But we've already met. In the lab? Never mind. I'm Nancy. I'm here doing research for a new owner.
Just what this place needs.
You're not a fan of the idea?
Nope.
Why not?
Not a fan of most ideas.
Makes sense.
Was that sarcasm? Don't answer. I don't actually care.
What were you shredding?
Nothing.
It didn't seem like nothing.
Leave it alone.
Bye.
Yeah.
I need to get this to add up correctly. I thought they hated each other. What's going on here? Strange. What's Ellie up to with this? I need to rebuild Ryan's part. I think that's right. I bet I could tape this back together. I need to figure out what was on this page before Gray shredded it. Got it. Now to find a way to take this with me. What was Nico working on? Is this some sort of code? Gray's shredded notes seem to mention this was important. Gray? Wait, what's that code in the corner? What's this? black light. This might be what Nico was talking about.
What's up?
I think there may be something weird about the security video from the night of the murder. Could you take a look at it with me?
Yes. This track is something Nico had me add, so the security video could also do double duty as a data set. He liked tracking the ebb and flow of the electrical current throughout the year. It meant something to him. I've heard that theoretically we could... Wait.
Hi, Nan.
Right
I just
there.
want this
And
investigation
there.
over.
Let me get a
I was
closer
so
look.
sure it was Ryan.
It's
I guess I was
true.
just blinded by how much I wanted to wrap things up.
I can understand that.
There are breaks
The
in
more
the
I think of it,
signature. This
I'm
video
glad
was
it's not
tampered
her.
with.
She always
Someone
made the place
followed
a little
Nico
more fun.
into that lab and
I guess
edited
it's time to
themselves
take
out
a
of the
long
tape.
look at
I'm
everyone
pulling
else.
this off the network
Keep
before.
an eye out.
Bye.
That footage must have
Talk
been
to you later.
flagged. Whoever killed Nico knows what we just saw.
Where are you going?
Anywhere but here. If you're smart, you do the same.
Security breach in Tesla Coil Lab. Warning.
What are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Nancy, hi.
This might come as a shock, but no one wants you lurking around here. Why don't you just leave me to my work?
I'm not lurking. What's that?
Wait! Wait, stop! Someone's activated the machine! You have to shut it all down! Please, hurry!
Goodbye.
Bye.
There. Got it.
Thank you! I appreciate that!
Who could have turned that on?
No clue! Look, maybe we could keep this between ourselves, okay?
What are you doing? Nancy, we should have a talk. Come on. Nice job. You saved me some paperwork back there. It's unfortunate that we couldn't be meeting under better circumstances. It wasn't exactly fair of me to ask you to take on such a large task. It looks like your ride is going to be a little late. Get settled in the lounge and, please, don't touch anything. I'm going to need all of your passes and keys. Where did you even get this? No, I don't even want to know.
What's going to happen next?
Snow clears, you leave. I leave, hire a professional next time. Killer gets found, killer goes to jail.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Did you hear? A snowstorm of gloriously epic proportions is bearing down on us. I might get to break out the snowmobile. Or we might get snowed in like last time.
I need a new key card. Can you help?
Well, sorta. Here, this should do the trick.
Thanks. I need your help distracting Victor.
I've got just the thing.
What is it?
Listen.
That is awful!
I know! Victor hates it. Like, mega super hates it to infinity. If I leave this thing running for more than a second, he'll be yelling at me to turn it off.
Perfect.
But Nancy, I also hate it. And I hate getting yelled at by Victor. So whatever you need to do, please do it quickly. Okay, I'll give you a minute and then I'll let her rip.
I have the clues I need. Time to figure out the correct sequence. This has to lead to whatever Nico was hiding. A biometric fingerprint scanner. This could be a challenge. That might be Nico's fingerprint on that model. Got it. What's that?
say?
Is there anything I can do to convince you to give me some of your gummy bears?
Yes. Victor is a candy hoarder. Liberate his sugar stash and bring it to me.
I'm sorry to ask again, but can you distract Victor for me?
Dear ears and general feelings of self-worth, I am so sorry for what's about to happen to you. Your sad friend, Ryan.
Ryan promised to give me some if I helped her. I should wait. Sorry, Ryan, but I need to commandeer these bears. Whoa! I need to replace all of these gears before the brakes give out. Phew! Good. I need to find the power knob before I can use it.
It's too. Which reminds me, Tesla. I always like to think that's how Wardenclyffe came down, not with a wrecking ball, but with one of his unassuming little boxes set to frequency 37.
What was Nico up to with a pigeon? This must be what Nico was talking about in his diary. This must be the key to one of Nico's passwords. This must be the building Nico mentioned. I need to find the correct frequency. This must be the unedited footage. Victor! What was that? Oh no! Nico's security. Of course. I bet all of my electronics just got fried.
Just in case you were wondering, yes, Victor's yelling is starting to crush my soul a little bit. I've made a chart to illustrate my feelings on the situation. This line represents my happiness and well-being over time. You may notice the steep decline. This frowny face here is because this is the first time I've made a chart, and it turns out it's very boring. That is also why there is a dragon and a dog on the skateboard and other stuff.
I need your help. Big time.
What?
It was Victor. He killed Nico.
Did you call the police?
I couldn't. I had evidence, but it got zapped when I tried to take it out of Nico's secret lab.
Secret lab? Zapped? What?
I'll explain later. I just need a way to get the video out without getting it ruined.
You need to find a way to make a Faraday cage. That should get the drive out without wiping it. Get the drive out. I'll work on what to do next. Take this, it'll help.
This box might be just what I need to build a Faraday container. This might work.
Or maybe it'll backfire and electrocute you.
What?
Sorry. I'm just so happy we're gonna bust him. And also really scared he'll catch us and kill us all. I'm on a roller coaster right now. Ellie and I'll gas up the snowmobiles and split up to double our chances of reaching help. Do not let him catch on. If he knows you're about to get the video out, he will kill you. Play it cool, Nancy.
I better get going.
Bye.
Time to make a portable Faraday cage. Hope this works. This box should keep the drive safe. Okay, it's transferred. All right, I just might be able to get this through the door safely.
Hello, Nancy.
You're awake. Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Victor, why are you doing this?
Stay out of the lab. That was the one thing I asked you to do, and you couldn't. You see, Nancy, I knew Nico had something hidden in here. I just couldn't find it, which is why I asked you to stay out.
You got away with murder. Why not make a break for it? Why the elaborate plan?
Murder investigations don't just go away. Someone had to take the fall, Nancy. You were supposed to give someone a push. That friend of yours sold you short. That's why you're here. You were supposed to drum up enough evidence to get Ryan put away. But no, you had to screw that up. Then I handed you Ellie and Mason. Handed them to you on a big silver platter that said, "Look how guilty these two are."
You knocked me out, and then planted the key card.
That should have sealed the deal, but you couldn't leave it alone. I guess I should be congratulating you for being so sharp. It really is a shame I have to kill you instead. Goodbye, Nancy Drew!
They must have got... I bet Ryan's electrical components will help here. This must be the schematic for the circuit. I need to get this working before it's too late. Got it. This should give me a chance to escape.
What are you doing? Stop that! Ah!
Dear Hannah, Victor was rushed to the hospital and then to a courthouse where he was charged with the murder of Nico Jovic. Due to his attempts to subvert justice,